So what's up with I heard about also you're doing an animation project. You got a couple of things going on with the DVDs, projects, and everything else. Can you talk about your animation project and then your album and your DVD projects, any of those projects?
Well, I just broke up with one of the best relationships I ever had in my life recently. So I'm still kind of in a mourning, grieving process. You know, me and stand-up had quite a fling. So I have to first deal with, you know, that bit of separation first, and then I'll be able to take all of the energy and all of the passion and everything that was going there and be able to move it in these other directions for the things that I have to do. But I refuse to do anything that's not good. I just want to do what's good and what's going to be hot and what's going to be funny. And, you know, I got enough projects to do that I can keep my fan base completely happy. They'll be happy with the output coming from our camp. So that's my main focus.
Everybody in the country also heard about your case. I know you probably can't go into details and everything else, but can you give your fans an outlook on how good it looks for you right now with your situation with your case?
It doesn't look good, but it doesn't have to.
Mm-hmm.
It is whatever it is. I was more shocked by how many people have jumped on the bandwagon. You know, it's one. You know, I guess it's human in some aspect to kick people while they're down, but you should make sure I'm down first before you kick me, because I'm just short. I look down. It was just interesting to see how many people were ready to rally against me for presumably no reason. But you know, if the entire judicial system is all setting themselves up to prove that I'm a menace to society, then I don't know what else to say. I mean, if getting Katt Williams off the streets makes the world a better place, and I guess that's what they'll do. But enough for me to worry about. I still haven't done nothing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting quote. And you know, even we're gonna go back to that last night, man. That last night you were in Detroit, you also were attacked, and all kinds of rumors were flying around about that. Can you explain to the audience out there what really happened? I mean, from your own words, because I got bombarded with emails myself. So,
I was at a club. I had been there for about 4 hours. I was sitting next to the DJ booth. The DJ handed me the microphone, put on an instrumental. I did a freestyle. Once they started understanding that it was a freestyle, because at first they thought it was a song. Mm-hmm. And then once they realized it was a freestyle, then, you know, it was a crowd around. And I'm naming off stuff that people are wearing. That's how they know it's a freestyle. Mm-hmm. So I went past to do with the cowboy hat and all that. But, you know, you gotta remember, before this, he had been over at the table trying to talk to me, and, you know, I already knew what kind of dude he was, like, you know. So after that, he comes up and he has this little conversation with me, and then I see his arm, and I'm like, this dude finna, like, oh, we finna fight. And I see it, and dude comes from like as far back as he can. I got a drink in this hand, a cigarette in this hand, and he slaps me like bam. And it don't move my face. And I'm like, you hit like a bitch. And I'm thinking the fight is gonna start then. And then it doesn't. And then he looks at my people, and we all looking at him like, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to kill him? What you supposed to do? You're supposed to kill him? You're supposed to stomp him to sleep here in this? What am I mean, what is my decision at that point, after this has been done? I mean, am I supposed to All because he wanted to touch my face. So that was the situation. And then somebody from the radio station paid the limo driver to concoct the story. And, you know, the story at first was that I got knocked out, and then the story was, you know, what am I gonna do? Damned if I do, damned if I don't.
Tough being Katt Williams.
If we stomp him out, then, you know, we're wrong, and why would he do that? And, you know. And if we do nothing, then we do nothing. But sometimes you have to do it case by case. In that particular case, we had to let him walk. If you'd like to slap me and take your chances, feel free. Because see, that's why most celebrities don't let people up around them. I'm not like that. Like, every time you put out your hand to shake it, I have to understand either this is a sincere shake or you on something else. But I take the chance, me. Most celebrities can't afford to take the chance, so they just don't let you in. So you can't. But I gotta be accessible. I'm a man of the people. So either way it goes. If it's beautiful, I'll take it. If it's fucked up, I'll take that too.
My last question is, it's really hard to look, of course, in the crystal ball, see what you're going to be doing about 5 years from now. But what do you think you're going to be doing 5 years from now? Producing, directing, behind the scenes? How hard to say right now?
That depends on how well the 4 years go. Because, you know, I don't, in order to answer that question, I got to think about how old my kids are going to be in 5 years. Because that kind of predicates where I'm going to be, you know. A lot of this retirement time, it was just that it's a good time for my children, you know. And they already gave so much to comedy. Like, you know, everybody's well aware of what I might have had to do or what I might have had to go through or the sacrifices I might have had to make for stand-up. But if you're one of my children, your sacrifice is almost immeasurable. Because, you know, if you're 7, that means you've been sacrificing for comedy your whole life. If you're 7, you know what I mean? So for my kids, that's a big deal. And you're supposed to set the goals for yourself and then, you know, move to the next goals. And for me to just continually stay in stand-up is unfair and it's selfish. It's like me continuing to swim in the kiddie pool, and it's a regular sized pool right there that I could go jump in, but I want to stay in the kiddie pool. No, I got to graduate. So some fresh comics my gang of comics is gonna be so fierce.